try to give everybody time to get back on here so I can figure out what part they went out at. And then I can finish up. So when I light the fireplace, I put that wood on the burn thing first.
First of all, I don't want TV in the living room.
I'm just asking.
You gotta burn the thing first before you put wood on. I gotta burn the whole thing out so we don't burn wood. Let me do it.
You don't know what the peas look like.
I just told. I know.
It's all right. What are your children? The goddamn.
I know what it look like because I done seen the piece. I done had a piece in my hand about 5 cents. That nigga.
Okay, well take the peas with you. Okay. I guess not. Okay. Hey, okay. I'm trying to give everybody time to come back in. Okay, that was weird. But how you just made this loop instead of just cut. You said you were gonna take me back, take me to the house. Okay. I'm trying to give everybody, so give y'all like a few more minutes. No, I didn't forget. I was just wondering why you went all the way around like that. Cause you...
I'm trying to wait for your service again.
Okay, I'll be in the house in like a couple of minutes, but I'm still trying to give everybody time to get on. So,
I'll help you out.
thank you. Rude. Wow.
But we can watch that thing in our room until tomorrow. We go ahead and get the piece.
I want to watch The Conjuring.
We want to come to our room. What I'm talking about?
No, but I told you, DJ ain't seen it. She want to see it too.
She in our room too. What you mean?
The girl.
Did she lay on our bed? I can get up. She okay? You act like we can't make it rain this our baby.
I didn't say we could. I just want to accommodate everybody. Well, let me out right here so you can go on and spin around. Okay. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm waiting on everybody. I need some cooked water. Okay, get you some water. Get you some water. Give y'all time. Because I'm about to start in like 2 minutes. You just get bound food. Get him some milk. I'll take the food. Yeah. Okay. Don't waste nothing. You got your keys. Okay. You want to Walmart to get some gas and car? Bring that nerd ice, please. Thank you. Drive safely. Love you more. Hold on, y'all. I'm almost there. Have my keys, sis. Damn. You clearly know I ain't no damn burglar. I'll get to acting. Okay. I made it. Where did I leave off at? Let me know. Hey. Let me know what part I left off at or what part y'all couldn't hear so I can get to y'all. Hey, Tasha! Hey! The little black boys. Okay, so, like I was saying, she was being tormented by these little black boys and couldn't understand what was going on. Like, why? Like, what is going on? So she decides to reach out, find out who this patient is. And when she found out who the patient was, she reached out to the patient's family. She ends up talking to his daughter, and his daughter lets her know that her dad pretty much was a racist. He didn't like black people. She said he did a lot of bad things. He was a part of the Klan back in the day when he was younger. And, her family was deep rooted in that and shit, you know what I'm saying? So she said her dad did a lot of awful things. But one particular thing stuck out so much so that the town ran them out of town because even the white people didn't like what her dad and his friend did. So like I was telling y'all, I don't know how far along y'all went out, but these little black boys, 3 little black boys between the ages of 10 and 13, were coming from a watering hole, which is pretty much like a little lake or something, you know what I'm saying, that they were swimming in. So they was coming home from the watering hole, and they was walking on this back road, and her dad and his friends seen these kids walking. They decided to take these kids, and for lack of a better word, these kids ended up dead, okay? They did some horrible, horrible things to these children. Things that made white people like sick to the stomach, felt disgusted by what they did. Now, they get arrested and they go to trial and all that good shit, but they found not guilty. So the day they are found not guilty and they walk out their goddamn courtroom, shit started going weird for them, okay? Now, she said she remembered her dad's friend showing up at their house one night and he was screaming at her dad, they're after me. She said he smelled like liquor and he busted in their house screaming about the boys is chasing him. Her dad like, what boys? He like, you know what boys? The boys are chasing me. And the man was scared to death. He was backpedaling away from the door, but he was smelling like alcohol. So her dad thought, he's drunk. He's tripping. Ain't nothing going on. You okay? The man was telling him, no, they chasing me. Okay, well, you can stay here tonight. And, you can leave in the morning. So we'll make sure. He like, no. They chasing me. So to make this man feel better, she said her dad went outside with a shotgun. And he stood on their front porch. And he shot the gun off in the air. Boom! If anybody's out here on my property or on my land, your ass gonna die. Especially if you're black. Nothing. Didn't hear no sticks break. Didn't hear no nothing. You didn't hear nobody walking. You hear shit. So the dad turned around and he like, ain't nobody out here. And the man is swearing down. Yes, it is. I'm not going out there. Okay. Well, if you're going to be here tonight, you got to stay your ass in the living room, okay? Me and my family going to go to bed. Ain't nobody going to fuck with you while you're here. So his friends say, okay. Dad go upstairs. She goes upstairs. Everybody goes upstairs to go to bed. She says in the middle of the night, she heard this man scream like she's never heard a man scream before in her life. She said it scared her. She jumped up out of bed. When she opened up her bedroom door, her dad was rushing past her bedroom door with a shotgun in his hand, rushing downstairs to see what was going on with his friend. Dad get downstairs. They said they hear Dad get downstairs and he say, oh my God, and he drops the gun. That makes mom and the baby, her, run downstairs to see what's going on. When they get downstairs, this man is laying on the couch with his face frozen. Just like that. Just laying there. Eyes, fear is frozen in this man's face. And he's laying there stiff as if he's been dead for days. Like rigor mortis has already set in. He was stiff. And his fucking face was stuck just like that. Dad didn't know what the fuck to think. He called the police. The police come out there. They walked around the house. He called his Klan people. They came out and, harassed a bunch of black people for no fucking reason at all, And they could never figure out what happened. But after that night, she said her dad really started to experience a whole lot of shit. He got really paranoid. She said her dad he stopped sleeping and started sitting in the living room in his window with his shotgun in his hand. When his wife would come downstairs and tell him, babe, let's go to bed, he said, no, the boys out there, they waiting on me to be weak so they can get me. Like they got him. What the fuck? What? Who? Like who? Yeah. So dad was terrorized by these 3 little boys. These little boys haunted this goddamn man the rest of his life up until his fucking deathbed. So she asked this, the daughter, like, okay, wow, clearly these are the three little boys that got to be the same little three little boy that's harassing her, that's haunting her, that's fucking with her. She asked, would you happen to know the little boy's name? The daughter said she didn't know the little boy's name, but the story made, the story was big enough for the newspaper to pick it up. So if she, Googles and go back to that time frame in that area, that town, that state, you know what I'm saying, she should be able to pull it up. She Googles it. And when she Googles it, she sees that two of the boys has the same last name as her. Starseed, like, what the fuck? James Reed, Michael Reed, the fuck? So she began to dig. She began to research. She began to pull all her ducats together to try to figure out what the fuck and who are these kids and why are they hunting me? So she pulled up all the information she could pull up, and then she goes to her grandmother, and she's like, do we have any family that used to live in this part of town? And grandma was like, we had a lot of family living in that part of town. Really? Did you know anybody by the name of James and Michael Reed? She said, we got a lot of James and Michaels in the family. Can you be more specific? She said they probably would have died when they was young, like 10, maybe 13. And when she said that, her grandma dropped the plate she was washing. She turned around and she looked at Starseed. She said, who told you about that? Starseed, what you talking about? Told me what? And grandma said, we don't talk about it. Talk about what? Grandma, what are you talking about? Grandma wouldn't say shit. Grandma, please tell me what's going on. Grandma wouldn't say shit. She had to tell grandma, like, grandma, I think this is what's been going on with me. And she told her grandma what's been going on with her. She said she went and talked to the people, and the people told her to go look it up. And she looked at the information, and she figured out that these two of these little boys that this man did this to had the same last name as her, and their names was James and Michael Reed. And the grandma turns slowly towards her. And she said, Starseed, are you making this up? And Starseed said, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Grandma's been going on for almost 3 months. I can't sleep. I'm being bruised. They hitting me. They're attacking me. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm trying to stop it. And grandma sits down. And grandma says, the family don't talk about it. It was too heart-wrenching. And she said, what happened, grandma? What happened? So apparently, James and Michael were brothers. And their cousin was with them the day that they went to the watering hole. Grandmama said they sent them to the store with a list of groceries to go get and bring back. But I guess they didn't go to the grocery store and they went to the watering hole before going to the grocery store, or they did go to the grocery store, but they just didn't, you know what I'm saying? The groceries weren't found with the kids when they found the kids. So they don't know if the kids went to the store or didn't go to the store, but the plan was for them to go to the store and get some shit and come right back. But that never happened. They only get a phone call, you know what I'm saying, letting them know that the kids was dead. But grandmama said they supposed to been going to the store. And, when they didn't come back after a while, family started looking for them, started going down the path they would take to go to the store. As they got down by the path they would take to go to the store, the police stopped them from going down there. And that is how they found all three of these kids. And grandmama said when they found all three of these kids, these were boys, trigger warning, these were boys. Not only had these little boys' throats had been slit, their genitals had been cut off. They were gutted from the sternum. It was horrible. And the family, word traveled, and the family knew who did it, and they found out who did it, and that's what happened. So now Starseed got all the information. What the fuck? So they was related to me, and grandma like, yeah, that was your family. Starseed like, grandma, what do I need to do? Because it won't stop. Like, they don't know I'm family. Like, they attacking me. They don't fucking know I'm family. Like, what do I need to do? And grandma told her straight up, you need to talk to them. She like, when you see them again, talk to them. Let them know who you are. Whatever you did, apologize. She like, apologize for what? So the grandma was like, what happened that night with the man? And And she told everything that happened. And she was like, when she started to see, those shadows going around the room, she started to pray for her and the man. And Grandma was like, boom, that's what it was. That's what it was. She said, did you really pray for this man to save this man from what was haunting him? And she was like, I didn't know. I thought it was after me because I didn't. Grandma was like, no, you need to make it right. Okay. So she goes back home and she, does what she normally do. And she started to watch TV, but she kept watching her room because these motherfuckers never let her have, a decent time watching TV. So she decides to, sit there and watch TV. And after a couple hours, nothing happened. So she laid down in the bed. And when she laid down in the bed, before she could grab her remote, her TV turned off on its own. She sat up and the three boys were standing there. And she told her, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know. I'm your family. We are family. Like, we are blood. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. She professed her, I'm sorry. I did not know. Like, that's all she could say. Like, we are family. We have the same blood. We are family. Like, I'm sorry. And the boys was just looking at her ass. And she just kept saying it, like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They just kept staring at her. She just closed her eyes. And she was like, I promise to God, I'm sorry. I did not know. Nobody told me. I found out today. Grandma told me, Grandma such and such told me. Now that I know, I apologize. Please, I'm sorry. And when she opened her eyes back up, they were gone. So at this point, she on guard. She checks the whole house. Nobody's there. She calls Grandma. She like, Grandma, they just came to me. And Grandma was like, I know. And she like, how do you know? She was like, because they just came to me too. Like, bitch, you gonna throw my name in the conversation? Now these motherfuckers just showed up at my house. But okay, we family. I love them. Whatever. So after she, professed and let them know that she was family to them, I'm sorry. I did not know. I wasn't trying to save. I was trying to save them, but I didn't know. What I was trying to save me too. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And after she did all that, it stopped. It stopped for her. Couple months later, she gets a phone call from the man's daughter. Apparently, she asked her how things been going, and Starcy was like, everything been going good. I'm working again, and everything's just been going good. And she's like, are you still, having your problem with the three boys? And Starcy like, no, once I found out the truth about everything, I've been fine, everything been good. The lady was like, so what did you do to stop them? She's like, what are you talking about? She's like, because I'm being haunted by the three boys. So what you're gonna do is keep me the fuck out of it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. No. I interfered in your shit and I damn near got my back slammed out fucking with them kids. I'm not doing it. Like, no, fuck them kids. I'm not doing it. No. She told the lady, she was like, I don't know what to say. You better pray. She was like, I just continued to believe in God. I had faith. I continued to pray. And that's what stopped it from me. And the lady was just like, that was all? She was like, yeah, that was all. And she left it at that. She didn't go no further. She didn't let her know she was. She didn't let her know it was her. Nope. Cause last time I stuck my mouth in some shit had nothing to do with me. I almost got my ass whooped for 90 days straight. I ain't doing that no more. Like, no, bitch, not for y'all. And she let that shit go. She let that lady know I don't pray. And left it at that. Get in the Bible. Talk to God. Like, God just me with relieving me of them, but I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know. And the lady was just crying. She was like, I don't know what to do. It's like, I don't know what to do either. Lady, just pray. And she left it at that. She didn't get no further advice. She left it at that. And she was done with it. She ain't had no more problems. She ain't been haunted by these three little boys no more. She don't know how far these three little boys took it with that other family. She know her house is good. She can come home and she ain't got to worry about getting her ass beat up. So that's all that mattered to her. That's all she cared about. She like, get back cuz long as you ain't over here fucking with me, it's all good with me. So yeah, she ain't had no more issues since then. So yeah. So that was you guys' first story. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, retwist your twisties, get you, refill everything, go over and tell your auntie, and meet me back in 2 minutes for the last story of the night. You just dragging your little feet on the floor. Come here.
Yeah.
So he went to Dollar General to get some food, to get the baby some milk, and hopefully try to find the correct piece for the TV. I was gonna go with him to make sure I got the right piece for the TV, but
That's not even the concern. The concern is when you send him to go get something from the store, he go in there and take longer than he's supposed to.
cause he buy all the extra shit he see it on sale. But what I'm saying is, he also had to get gas. Yeah.
We don't move that, right?
That's the plan. That's why he's trying to find the piece so we can hook the TV up in the living room and. Dollar General, bitch. What kind of snacks you needed?
Chips.
I bet.
Sweet.
I bet it's anything called a cell. You can gladly pick your shit up and call your dad. Hey, Pops.
Except my cell phone been tripping since earlier today.
I hope it ain't no government phone. You know the government shut down. That bitch probably
That's
ain't work.
exactly what it is.
It's a government phone.
Yes.
I'm just bullshit when I say.
Yeah. Sure you right.
Bitch, I was just playing when I said. Are you serious?
I'm dead ass.
Girl, are you for real?
I'm suffering for real.
Girl.
When I told you earlier, I tried to call both you and Dad, and that shit had no dial tone. I'm calling, I'm sitting there, it's quiet as fuck.
Oh, y'all ain't gonna believe this shit, y'all. Y'all, I'm gonna, like, how long ago did this happen? Y'all, since the government shut down, all them government phones are no longer working. They said y'all will watch no TikTok, y'all will not Facebook about this shit. It is no longer working. She said her shit started acting at 2 o'clock today. Ain't don't tell her how long this shit been going on. She just the only person in our family that got a fucking food stamp phone that we know.
You quite literally said, you never called me back earlier. I said, I called.
And you said it wasn't going through, but I thought it was just a fucking phone issue. I thought it was a need to turn it off and turn it back on issue. Shit. And food stamp phone, it'll cost the food stamps and the phone. God damn it, the government is a fucking trick. Y'all see this, y'all? Did what y'all voted for.
Tomorrow.
Oh, God, no. Say it ain't so. I mean, but you can get incoming calls because I called you like twice.
Yeah, but I got to wait for your husband to read his damn message and then call. And this is the nigga who don't even check his phone.
So what you saying is
you gotta call.
So what you saying is if you on a dark road walking home and you got a food stamp phone
out there looking like big.
Can you hear me now?
Maybe if I climb a tree, I'll get better service.
Can you hear me now?
Gosh.
Look, Texas government phones are working. Georgia's some bullshit. Texas food stamp phones are working. Ain't shit. Georgia phones ain't shit. Sometimes it be your own goddamn people.
I'm talking about
Georgia just shitting on them.
Here's the crazy part though, right? Under the current circumstances.
Hey, darling.
I couldn't call you.
Oh, God. Yo, stop.
Fucking phone don't work.
Okay. Bitch, if you need to call 911, it ain't as good as dead.
Hello.
Do your texts work?
Did you get my text early?
That shit came, the last text I got from you came in like 10.
Listen,
sometimes it be all people on Illinois government phone working. Georgia, it be your own fucking people. Georgia shitting on their own fucking. It be your own people, y'all.
They said don't want Grady.
Georgia phone be acting up like the weather. Okay, boy, what the fuck, boy? Who? It be your own fucking people, boy, y'all. I can't. Okay, y'all. Let me hurry up. All right, y'all. If y'all ready for the last story of the night, go ahead and give me them thumbs. Give me them thumbs. Give me them thumbs. Come on. Come on. G baby.
That's the
G baby. Put the shoe down. Put the shoe down, G baby. Come here. Come here. You just want to clean up every damn thing.
It ain't cleaning up. That nigga trying to put me out. That's the second time he done brought my keys.
Okay.
He trying to
Chill.
Tragic.
Tell her to turn her phone off.
Man, I done that shit and took the battery out. None of that shit worked. My nigga couldn't even call me.
Oh my God. Okay, guys. Come on, y'all. Give it a thought. Let me know y'all ready.
The worst part about it is,
don't jump your little fat ass now. You know you're going to hurt yourself.
Me and my nigga both got government plans. We both fucked. Good as dead.
You know, shit like that will ruin relationships. You be like, that nigga see me calling and he ain't gonna fucking.
And vice versa. I know she seen my call. She always got that fucking phone in her hand. What?
The government finna ruin relationships. They doing all that shit. They don't even give a fuck. At this point, the government said, you know, because the government's supposed to be the parents of this country. They said at this point, fuck them kids. Now, how they feel about all let them starve. We don't give a damn. The motherfucker said, fuck them kids. They want y'all hungry, stranded, broke, all that good shit. Government like, fuck them kids. We take care of ourselves. Okay, guys, we better go ahead and start the last story of the night. I cannot, man. I really fucking cannot. G baby, what you doing?
He in the other room, probably grabbing the other fucking shooter.
Oh God, this little boy. G baby,
come on.
Give them thumbs, guys. Let me know you guys are ready. Bam, where your nephew at? I know, right?
I would let him out. He gonna run.
All right, guys. The last story of the night. The last story of the night is about to begin. Calling all family members and fans. Let y'all know the last story of the night is about to begin. Man, we got the FBI down here arresting police officers and shit. God damn.
Bro, I gotta go on the roof to make a call.
Try to call her phone and see what you're okay, girl.
I gotta go on the roof. My bad, y'all.
That bitch said she gotta go on the roof. She gotta call a UFO down, step on the top of that motherfucker, tell them to go by 3,000 feet in the eye and solar speed for her to get motherfucking.
You know, Jake, go ahead and borrow your phone.
Okay. Okay, guys, the last story of the night. Give it them thumbs, give it them thumbs, give it them thumbs. Let me know you guys are ready. What did that? I see. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yay.
That nigga ate my fries.
I bet he did.
And my noodles.
I bet he did.
He
like a human vacuum cleaner. Yeah. I said, what's up? This the oldest baby. They said I took out to grow the hell. This the oldest, y'all. Damn. I am very much so enjoying my cup. You must see it around me. You must have seen it or something. Girl, oh no, she ain't seen it. Very much so enjoying my cup, queen. Yes. I've been asked several times. Where you get that cup from? Where you get that cup from? Yes, I've been out here in the streets, in these Atlanta streets with my cup. You think I ain't? Enjoying, very much so. Where Mickey at? Go get Mickey.
You can't reach Mickey.
Maybe he'll just try. What's up, Auntie? How you been, girl? I been good, peasy. I been going through some things, but I'm here. Auntie, are you enjoying? Okay. I love it. I know, right? My bad, Auntie. Bless you. Look, think about bless you. Okay, guys. Last story of the night. And my farewell story. This will be the last time y'all see y'all Auntie for a long time. So I thank y'all for joining me. I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for joining me and being patient with me, giving me time to work on my mental and everything else. I will definitely be back, but I will be gone for a while. So thank you guys so much. I will be back, but I thank y'all for being with me, okay? I thank y'all for your continued support, the continued love, and for being family with me. I created a whole family over here, and I'll never forget y'all. Please believe that shit. If I could pull up at y'all houses individually, one by one, on fucking Thanksgiving, a bitch would show up and collect a plate. Believe it. Believe it.
Anybody got raisins in their potato salad, we ain't coming.
You stupid. Believe it. Auntie would show up. But I can't. So, but I am thinking of y'all, and y'all are going to continue to keep me strong. Y'all are more than welcome to post on the page, on the post and stuff, and let me know y'all how y'all doing. More, thank you, man. Thank you guys. Oh, miss y'all too, Lady Bridget. That what?
Tomatoes?
Girl, that shit ain't mine. You know your dad don't want to eat them goddamn deadly ass fruits. I don't eat tomatoes.
Told you.
Oh, miss y'all too. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this story count. It's gonna be a good one. Okay? Don't forget to go out and tip your auntie if you like the stories. The Cash App is pinned as well as you too. He done brought you your other shit.
He trying to put me out.
You know he want to go outside, so he trying to tell you put your damn shoes on. Come
I
on.
ain't going outside. What the fuck?
Oh, I appreciate you guys so much.
Why? Something wrong with that stalking? No, I'm good.
A bloody Valentine story. Oh, no. This story right here. Let's call this story. Let me see what I'm calling this story. The Ouija sacrifice. That's what I'm going to call this story. The Ouija sacrifice. Okay? That's why he been gone so long.
Exactly.
I promise, I can't promise I won't slap the sleeves off nobody. My grandson getting old. Neela girls out here be watching too recklessly. I will kick a baby in the throat for running up on my grandson. So I can't promise I won't slap the sleeves off somebody's ass, but I try to stay out of trouble, okay? So, here you guys, the last story of the night, okay? The last one of the night, and then I love y'all, and I'm gone, and I'm out of this piece, okay? So, twist my hair, Lord have mercy. Okay, use Reese for this story. Person that tipped me, I'm gonna go ahead and use Reese for the story. So Reese, I hope you like the story. Suki, I hope you like it. Cause I like to hear. Here it goes. So read this story. All started back in the 70s. This is where it started in the 70s, and it was around that time frame when, oh, thank you, Missy Mouse. I miss you too. So. I know, Eric. You said you would have sent the 50 tip. That would have been amazing too. If you're gonna send it through Cash App so I can get it now instead of waiting on YouTube. But anyway, so this is around the 70s. Okay, this is when the Ouija board was popular. It just came out. It was around that time frame. So Suki had a best friend. They grew up together. They went to church together, best friends. They did everything together. Now this is like 5th grade when all this take place, okay? So one day, Suki and we're gonna call this other person. Let me see who that was. Missy Mouse. Missy Mouse gonna be the other person. Missy Mouse, your part might not be long, but I'm gonna put you in it, baby. Okay? So Reese and Missy Mouse went to They did everything together. They were best friends. They went to church together. They went to the choir together, children's church. They sung, all that good jazz. They did everything together. So it's a couple of days before Halloween, and of course they're showing the TV, commercial about this Ouija board. She's hearing about it in school. Both of them hearing about it in school. Other kids have gotten it already, talking about how much fun it is. So of course, Suki and Missy Mouse both go home and ask their parents to buy them the fucking Ouija board. It's so popular. Everybody got it. I want one too. Please. Now, Suki mama was like, hell to the fuck dog. I'm not getting you that thing. I heard it's dangerous. You're not getting it. But Missy Mouse parents wanted to spoil her. They always spoiled her. Whatever she wanted to do, they gave her whatever she wanted. So they got it for her, but they told her they wasn't going to get it for her. They're like, no, you're not getting it. So, of course, she threw a tantrum or whatever. Cool. The day before Halloween, Missy Mouse and Suki in school, and they talking about their costumes and how they're going trick-or-treating and everything, and they get out of school and they walk home together. And Suki goes over Missy Mouse house. So she goes over to her house, and when she gets in the house, it's like, we got a surprise for you, Missy. And Missy like, what? And they open it up, and it's the fucking Ouija board. Oh my God, you got the Ouija board for me. So Suki like, oh man, your parents got you that shit for real? Oh my God. So she grabs it. She don't even say thank you. Missy grabs the goddamn Ouija board, grabs Suki, and snatch her ass aside. Come on, Suki. So when they get upstairs, they like instantly bust open the box. She like, read the rules. How do we play? Read the rules. So they read the rules. Everybody should know what the rules is. If you done been on this channel long, you should already know what the rules is. And one of the main rules are don't play alone. Don't play at a graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Ouija board experts say if you're going to play with the Ouija board, play with multiple people. And only ask questions you already know the answer to. That's the only way to play it kind of safely without some bullshit going on, okay? You don't want to be like, am I gonna marry Justin Timberlake? And then that shit be like, yeah, you be thinking that shit, okay? So they read the rules, but just like kids, they weren't for 10 years old. They were like, oh, fucking well, let's just play. So they instantly open up the box, pull out the damn board, and start the planchette. Put the planchette on now. Now, nothing happened in the beginning. The first few minutes, nothing happened. All they did was sat back and blamed each other. You pushing it. No, you pushing it. No, you pushing it. No, you pushing it. And then when they, decide to get serious about the game and they put their hands on it and everything, it still don't do anything. So now they're like, see, I told you it wasn't real. I told you it wasn't real. And it starts to move on its own. Neither one of them was touching it. Neither one of them had their hands on it, even near the planchette. The planchette just started to move on its own really, really fast. They looking at this shit like, wait a minute, ain't no batteries in this motherfucking game. That's not supposed to be happening. Scares them so bad, they decide to throw the top back on top of the game. Just like that. Okay? One of the most important rules of the Ouija board is to always say goodbye. You never stop playing with it without saying goodbye. Okay? That closes the door to all the bullshit you're going to open the door for. Okay? But they were so scared. They kids. They didn't know. They were so scared. They threw the damn top on that thing and they was like, They run outside and they promise each other, like, we're not going to ever play with that damn thing again. Like, that was scary. Like, we're not playing with it again. They decided to go outside and play. They played outside for a little while, and then when it started to get dark, Sookie mom called, told her to come in the house. She gives Missy Mouse a hug, and they do their special handshake. And she's like, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, cool. She goes on in the house. The next day, Risa goes to school, and she noticed Missy Mouse ain't in school. Must be sick. I'll check on her. Thank you, Molly. I'm gonna miss you too. She like, I'm gonna check on her when I get out of school. Okay. So she gets home, she gets out of school and she rushes home to try to get to Missy Mouse's house. As she runs up to Missy Mouse's house, she looks up and she sees Missy Mouse in the window. But Missy Mouse is screaming. She is crying. She is banging on the fucking window. She is like, blood is coming from her eyes. She is just like screaming. What the fuck? Reese sees that and she runs up to her door. She's banging on the door. Open the door, open the door. So Missy Mouse mom comes to the door and she's like, what is going on, Reese? What's wrong? And she's like, where's Missy Mouse? Where's Missy Mouse? And she's like, oh, you hadn't heard. We had to take her to the hospital last night. She wasn't feeling too well. She's in her room. She's in her room. And she shoots past the mom, flies up the stairs to Missy Mouse's room. And when she busts open in the room, nobody's in the room. Nobody's there. She looks up under the bed. She checks in the closet. She checks the other room. She's like, where is she? And the mom tells her again, she's at the hospital. She's not here. What? Yes, she's at the hospital. She wasn't feeling well. Now, can you please leave? Sookie like, okay, cool. She runs out the house. She like, what hospital? And, Missy Mouse mom tell her what hospital. She runs home. Mom, I need you to take me to the hospital. Please take me to the hospital. Missy Mouse in the hospital. Please take me to the hospital. So her mom's like, okay. Calm down. I'll take you. So they jump in the car and they get to the hospital. When they get to the hospital, Sookie hauls ass. She hauls ass to the front desk. My friend Missy Mouse is in here. Can you tell what room she's in? They tell her where she is and she hauls ass to the room, like wide ass open, trying to get to her friend because she knows what she saw in that window. She is trying to get to her friend. She runs into the room and Missy Mouse is laying there. She looks asleep. She's asleep. She has dark ass rings around her eyes like this girl ain't slept in fucking months, even though Sookie just seen this little girl less than 24 fucking hours ago. She got dark ass rings around her eyes. Her skin is almost yellowish. Like, what the fuck? So Sookie goes over all scared and she's like, Missy Mouse, are you okay? And Missy Mouse opened her eyes. And for a split second, her eyes was fire red. That was mine. Okay. She didn't know how. She tried to do the special handshake with her, but Missy Mouse didn't know how to do the handshake. The fuck? Okay. So she like, Missy Mouse, when you get out, we're going to, take that game. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to take it to our secret hiding spot. You remember the secret hiding spot, right? And Missy Mouse was looking at her ass like she didn't know. And out of anger, Sookie said, you not my friend. Who are you? And Missy Mouse reaches for Sookie ass and snatches her close. Like damn near snatched her in the bed with her. Snatched her close real fast. Scared the shit out of Sookie. So close so she could whisper in Sookie's ear. And she's like, your friend is in here with me. I'm the devil. And I'm not letting her go. The fuck? So Sookie like, let me go. No, you're not. Stop playing. Stop playing. You know, stop playing. And she's looking at, you know, Missy Mouse, and Missy Mouse eyes turn fire red, just like she thought she saw the first time. But now they're sitting fire red. And she's like, I'm the devil. Your friend is mine. And instantly, Sookie started please, because they don't learn about the devil. They read about it, and they go to church, they go to church all the time. She knows who this person, she knows who this is. So she like, please, don't hurt my friend. Please don't hurt my friend. Please don't take my friend. Please don't take my friend. And it's like out of nowhere, she starts to scream. Like Missy starts to scream in pain, like agony, screaming. And Sookie runs over like, it's okay. And the devil's like, see, I can hurt your friend. And Sookie's like, please don't. And he was like, the only way, like this girl's voice and everything had changed. And she was like, the only way I won't is if you take me with you. If I can come inside you, I'll leave her alone. Sookie like, wait a minute. Nah, that don't sound right. And again, her friend, Missy, screams out, like she's being hurt. And Sookie like, okay, please stop. And she just stopped screaming, like went right back to the, are you saying I can come inside you? And Sookie like, yes, just please leave my friend alone. Time she says that, Missy like, no. And Sookie passes out. When she wakes up, she says she's being chased by a 3-headed dog in the complete dark, like a forest. And she is running and hiding and falling and getting up. But these dogs always manage to fucking find her. They always manage to get close enough to bite her or grab her. She's being bit by these fucking dogs. It seemed like she was running forever from these fucking dogs. And then one day this shit changes and it's no longer the dogs chasing her. It's the fucking devil chasing her through these fucking woods. And she says this shit feels like it goes on forever. Continuous. Always dark. Never light. It's always the woods. No opening for her to go out or get away. She just spent all this time running and hiding away from the devil. This goes on for a while. She said it seems like forever for her. She said until one day he catches her and lifts her off the ground. She says she wiggles, and she drops. She says she runs and she hides behind a tree, and suddenly she hears her mom's voice screaming, telling her to come here, come back. So she hauls ass, no matter what the devil was, she hauls ass and she starts to run towards her mom's voice. Like, she got to be right around here. Like, I'll be safe when I get around here. And she runs toward the voice, and before she can get to where the voice is, the fucking devil catches her again. And this time, when he lifts her up off the ground, she instantly feel pain all over her body. Like, instantly, everything, every part of her body is in pain. She's screaming, she's hollering, like begging and everything. And she hears her mom saying, take me. And she can hear her mom saying this, like she's screaming, no. But she can hear her mom saying this from wherever she is. Take me. And suddenly she wakes up. She wakes up and she's no longer in the forest. She's strapped to a chair in the church. And everybody is grabbing her mom. And her mom is screaming out a sound she's never heard before, like an animal, like a deep guttural animal sound. And she's just strapped to this. When she hears that sound, she passes out. She wakes up again. She's in the hospital. Like, what's going on? What's going on? They had to grab her. Everything okay? Calm down. Everything okay? Everything okay? Calm down, Suki. Everything okay? She's like, what's going on? What's going on? Where's mom? What's going on? And they like, calm down, calm down. The doctor's like, calm down. Let us look at you. And they asking her questions and talking to her and, you know, looking in her eyes, checking her vitals and everything. So one of the questions that the doctor asked her, you know, she could see her dad was there, the pastor was there, and they all looking at her, and she's just like, what the hell is going on? The doctor's just asking her all these questions and shit. And he asked her, he's like, and what's your age? You know why he got the light in her eyes? He's like, and how old are you? And she's like, 10. And the doctor like freezes. And put the light down. Look back at the dad. Look back at Suki. He said, baby, how old are you? She said, I'm 10. He said, when is your birthday? She told him when her birthday was. She saw the pastor whisper to her dad. The fuck? What's so weird about me being 10? Like, I don't get it. What's going on? Her dad comes over to her and he says, baby, you're not 10. What are you talking about? She like, yes, I am. I'm 10 years old. I'm in the 5th grade. I'm in Miss Stewart's class. My best friend is Missy Mouse. Like, yes, I am. Her dad's like, babe, you're 13. What are you talking about? She's like, what? No, I'm not. Like, Dad, stop playing. Like, the doctor's serious. He really want to know the truth. We don't have time to be playing. And Dad is like, baby, I'm not playing. You're 13. Like, you don't remember? She's like, I can't be 13. Dad, I'm 10 years old. Like, how don't you remember this? I'm 10 years old. My best friend, Missy Mouse. Remember my best friend, Missy Mouse? I'm 10. Miss Stewart class, remember? I went to this school, and the dad like, baby, we don't even live in that state no more. We moved almost 3 years ago. You don't remember this? And she like, what? Like, And the doctor's like, this is normal. You know, she's been, with her illness that you said she's been going through, that's normal. Just give her time to remember. You know, don't overwhelm her. Okay. Pastor tell her daddy, that lets you know she's been possessed for 3 years. If she only remembers 10 and she's 13, that she was possessed longer than y'all thought she was possessed. Dad was like, what the fuck? This blew her mind. A whole 3 years went by. She didn't know shit about. She don't, none of it. It's just gone. Where's mom? Where's mom? Dad like, mom's gone. Gone? Well, like I saw her like not too long ago at the church. She was there. He was like, baby, that was a year ago. What the fuck? What? Like, couldn't understand. She couldn't understand it. And then she decided to, you know, when she got out of the hospital, she was trying to talk to her dad. Like, Dad, what happened? Dad didn't want to talk about it. He shut that shit down every which way but loose. Anything she tried to bring up from that house when they stayed, anything around that time frame when all that shit popped off, Dad shut it down. He didn't want to talk about nothing. None of it. He ain't have shit to say about it. This went on for a while, long fucking time. Dad didn't want to say nothing. Dad is sick now. And he tells her some things, but not everything. He basically tells her the day that mom knew she was possessed first, but he didn't believe mom. And they didn't find out until she was 11 and a half that something wasn't right. That's when Dad came to the realization, like, something ain't right with my baby. But mom been knew, and she was telling Dad, but Dad didn't believe shit like that happened. He didn't believe none of that until she did some wacky shit that was basically fucking impossible, until that's when he started to believe, like, okay, something's going on. But he wouldn't tell her everything. She asked what happened to the mom. He told her mom left. Mom left us. She didn't want to deal with it anymore, and she left us. But this girl know what she heard. She like, no, mom didn't leave us, Dad. Where's mom? And he's like, mom left us and we leaving it at that. And he wouldn't talk no more about the shit. Dad passes. But all this information, he wouldn't tell her shit. So a few years go by, social media pops. You know, everybody finding each other on social media. And it just dawned on her to even look for her best friend from back in the day. Because she don't even know what happened with her. Like, she don't know nothing. So she reaches out and she finds her on Facebook. And this friend was hesitant to speak with her. But she was like, I just really need to know what's going on. Like, I don't know what's going on. The friend lets her know that when she decided to accept the devil into her, she passed out, and when she woke up, it was like she was a rabid dog. Like, she started attacking people. They had to grab her. She was speaking Latin. Ain't never spoke this language a day in her fucking life. She said she knew what was going on. She knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, Missy knew because it had just happened to her, so she knew what was going on. But she was like, after that happened, her mom, her family, Reese's family basically blamed Missy and her family for what happened to Sookie. And they decided to pack up and leave like a month later. They didn't speak to them no more. They didn't allow her to see her anymore. And they blamed her family. Like, whatever the fuck y'all did something to my child. And now my child is acting like this. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So they blamed her family, and they never saw them again until she reached out to her on Facebook. So they decided to start back talking to each other again, basically pick up where they left off at. And they decided to meet and talk. And the conversation came up about, when she was possessed. And she asked her, like, do you remember what happened to you? You know what I'm saying? When it happened. And she started to tell her, I remember some things, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, running through this forest, being chased. And before Sookie could finish saying what she was saying, Missy said, by a three-headed dog, huh? And they just looked at each other like, the fuck? Like, that shit was for real. Like, that shit was for real. Yeah, so basically she recounted what happened to her. Missy recounted basically the exact same fucking story that Sookie had. And basically, Sookie sacrificed herself to save her friend, and Sookie's mom sacrificed herself to save Sookie. All with the same fucking thing. So when she asked Missy what happened, Missy said after mom called, time for them to come in that night, she went into the house that night and she washed up, she ate dinner, she went to bed. She said when she was in the bed, she could hear like movement in the box, the Ouija board box. Like the fucking planchette was still moving on its own. So she got up, you know what I'm saying? And she went over to lift the box, and she looked at the planchette. And when she looked at it, the planchette slowed down and it went over to hello. So she was like, hello. And she started playing with the fucking Ouija board, like talking back and forth to the Ouija board. And she was like, it asked her, did she want to see something like cool? And her being a 10-year-old kid, not knowing, you know what I'm saying, was like, sure. And that's the last thing she remembered. She just remembered blacking out. And when she woke up in the hospital bed watching Sookie fall to the fucking floor. Like, she heard Sookie say the same thing. She was begging just like Sookie would. No. But Sookie took the deal just like Sookie mama took the deal. So she basically heard that shit from the inside just like Sookie heard it from the inside. But that's what she said happened. She said she didn't know. The board asked her if she wanted to see something cool. And she was just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Her ass black out. Just so happened, Sookie came like the next day and was trying to talk to her and figured out she wasn't who the fuck she thought she was. And I guess whatever was inside of her was like, okay, the gig is up. This bitch know I'm not who I'm supposed to be. So now I'm finna switch. And that's what happened. She never did find out what happened to her mom. She never even heard about her mom again. She spent a lot of time on social media Googling her mom's name, trying to find her mom. She never was able to locate her mom. Since that situation, she does remember her mom saying she would come to me. She remembered her mom telling that demon to come inside of her. She remembered the people at the church grabbing her mom. She remembered her mom screaming this ungodly ass scream, but dad was like, mom left. Nobody wanted to tell her where her mom was, what happened to her mom. Nothing. She pretty much just grew up without a fucking mom. All them years and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, went by, she never found out who her mom was. Well, you know, not who her mom was, but where her mom was, what happened to her mom. Like, did she die? Or she spent years looking up obituaries with her mom name, hoping that if she passed later on, it'll show up. But she never was able to find any information on her mom. Her dad passed; he didn't give up any information on where mom was, what happened to her last. So she was lost on that. But the good thing about it is she did get her best friend back. Her and Mickey Mouse are thick as thieves, closest can fucking be, and we'll be spending Thanksgiving together this year because Mickey Mouse mom passed like maybe 8 years ago, so she don't have her mom. Her dad is in a nursing home, so she really don't like too much have her parents, like family. She has her kids. She's not with their dad, but she has her kids, so it's just her and her kids. And then it's just, Sookie. So Sookie, her and the kids are planning on spending Thanksgiving together this year, so that's the closest to family that they have. And they picked up right where they left off at. It's like they didn't even miss a beat. They caught up with each other, found out about how she got pregnant, children, all that good shit. So they are thick as thieves to this day. They can finish each other's sentences if they needed to. Like they're that close, like almost sisters. Like you talk to one and the other will finish the fucking sentence. So yeah. But mom sacrificed herself and she don't know what happened to her mom. Dad died with all the information. He took it to the grave. Talk about taking that shit to the grave. He took it to the grave, bitch. He didn't leave no notes, no letters, no clues. Shit, no Scooby snacks. He didn't leave shit behind, so she didn't know where to find. You know what I'm saying? Shut up. She didn't know how to find all information on her mom. So, yeah, but they are close, so that's the only family that she has, and she's okay with that. They've never touched the Ouija board since. And believe it or not, Mickey Mouse daughter asked, could she get a fucking Ouija board? Mickey Mouse like, hell no, you ain't get no that. You don't get your ass up out of my house with that motherfucking Ouija board, because you and whatever demon moves in won't be moving in this motherfucking house. Like, I've had my turn. I've rode the fucking roller coaster and I don't want to ride it again. So no, you cannot get that fucking game. You cannot go over your friend's house and participate in that fucking game. You cannot even create your ass one of those fucking games. Like, no. And if you try, I'm going to put your ass out on your head and I'm not going to open the door no more. So, yeah, she had to tell her child about the whole little situation what happened with her because her daughter kept, ooh, I want a Ouija board, watching these shows and shit. Her daughter was like, ooh, I want one of those. She like, no, the fuck you don't. You want me living in here, you get one of them motherfuckers. You go move out on your own and don't come to my house with whatever the fuck start messing with you. Don't come to my house looking for no fucking help because I ain't got it. I ain't got it to give. So, yeah, but that's pretty much how their story went. Whew. I miss you too, Laquita. Yeah, it's two parts because my story time messed up in the beginning, so I had to make two parts. So it's two parts. But yep. Oh, I love that story, Auntie. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you liked it. That was my last story time for you guys for a long time, guys. It's going to be a long time for y'all to see me again, but I will be back. Auntie's going to take time out to work on her mental, get everything together so I can come back and be as bubbly as y'all expect me to be. You know what I'm saying? So this will be me signing off, going dark for a while. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting me, man. Like, I couldn't do this shit without y'all, man. I so appreciate y'all. Y'all are the family that I've never met, but the family that I will always love and cherish. Thank y'all so much for joining me for story time. I greatly appreciate it. I love y'all to life. Y'all know my motto. Stay safe, social distance. Don't slap the sleeves off a motherfucker unless they earn it. And hey, happy Halloween. I love y'all. Good night. It's the last one, y'all. Love y'all.